Let me save you years of stress. One of the biggest financial mistakes many people make is chasing a number they have never questioned. And they say things like, I want to be a millionaire. That is fine. But the question is, why? And who also said to you that financial freedom begins at 1 million? Now, let me stop with the theory and let's move a little bit practical. So let's be practical with this. Let's say your entire livelihood, your expense, your holiday, your mortgage, your utility, whatever that you have as an expense and maintenance is £2,500. Now, I'm using pounds due to my current jurisdiction. That is why I'm using £2,500. So let's say it is £2,500. It means in a year, we actually need only £30,000 just to be financially free. And so why are you talking about 1 million? Now, the problem is we need an asset that will in turn give us £2,500 per month. This is all we need to replace. And so we need to identify what the number is. So I keep saying everyone can obtain financial freedom. But the problem is people chase the wrong numbers. Why? They are listening to the hype. They are listening to the many things that goes on online. They listen to the young ones saying, yes, I'm a millionaire. Yes, I am that. Yes, I need you to be a millionaire. But is that your real goal? That is the problem I have right now. And so once again, if 2,500 is entire livelihood expense for 1 month, including your holiday, including that saving buffer, if it's £2,500, we need £30,000 per year. Therefore, we need an asset that will be producing, an asset that in turn will be yielding and giving us back £2,500. That to me is when you say you've achieved financial freedom. Is that what your reality is? Therefore, before you invest a single pound, calculate the cost of being you. I'm not talking about the Instagram version of you, not the version your neighbor thinks you are. I'm talking about your real everyday life. Because once you know that figure, everything changes. You stop investing randomly. You stop focusing on other people's plans and projections. You stop chasing the internet hype. And now we focus on your real you with intentionality. We invest in assets that can actually in turn give us the output we actually expect and not random investments. I've heard this. Let me invest in that. No, we are going to be disciplined and consistent with that. And we're going to do this with time. That is the best part of this. And so if I want to achieve financial freedom in the next 10, 15 years, I want to know what my maths is. And if I know what my maths is, then I know what I'm actually doing when it comes with investment. Now, once again, let me make this a little bit more practical. Now, how do we build these assets in order to achieve this financial freedom? Because if you are connected to a 9 to 5, then there should be a financial plan. If you have also others that you tap into, I'm talking about your personal businesses, then there should be a financial plan. And so we build from investment, we build from businesses, we build from rental income, we build from dividend, or a combination of all of these I have actually given you. So it could be a rental income or investment, it could be a business or investment, it could be one or the other. So pick this, one that you are comfortable with. Either you pick this or you pick that, combine the two, and now consistently we invest into these assets. And with time, this asset in turn gives us what our financial freedom number is. Once again, we identify the number, we identify the investment vehicle, we stick to that vehicle with time. So there's no shortcut when it comes to this, but with time. If your number is 1,500, then there's a different vehicle you want to channel your energy towards. And if your number is say £5,000, then you want to consider at least a combination of these two or three together. And with 15, 20, or 25, or probably dependent on what you have accessible to you. I'm talking about your disposable income. We can go for 10 years, and that is possible. Now, tonight, let me give you a little bit of an exercise. Do not check your portfolio. Don't check your crypto account. Do not check your savings account. In fact, shut that current account because the month is about to end. And so there's going to be a little bit of tendencies here and there. I just need you to do one thing. I need you to check your spending habits. And after you've taken time to check your spending habits, I want you to please, in your honesty, ask yourself this question. And the question is, if I stop working tomorrow, how much passive income would I need for my life to continue uninterrupted? That number is the most important financial figures you will ever calculate. And now that we know what the number is, we will stop guessing. We will stop chasing the hype. We will stop chasing social media, because now that is your reality. And that is what the focus needs to be on. And once we have identified that number, we get to work. What do I mean? Identify a vehicle, identify an asset, and let's move into this asset. Now, do this whether you have debt, whether you do not have debt. Do it alongside you clearing your debt. Do this alongside any other thing. One, be working with time. Now, the biggest house or the fastest car to me is the financial freedom. Financial freedom is me waking up tomorrow and knowing that my assets are paying me back. So my investment in return is actually taking care of my lifestyle. That is what financial freedom means to me. Therefore, you do not know how to invest, by all means, do me the honor and watch this video, or go on YAT Finance platform and get yourself educated. That is how you move from 1 to 2. Following those who have actually been there and telling you practically, showing you with figures how it should be done. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. This is YAT Finance. I can't wait to see you at the top and see you in the next.